bottom left-hand corner there. Now we are live. And so I don't know. Can they hear us? I'm not sure what's going on here. I am not seeing. Oh, yes, there we go. Bottom right-hand side. So, guys, we had some horribly unexpected, god-awful, and not only that, just not nice updates that hit our computer at the moment that we needed to go live. Mm-hmm. And so when you were looking for us and waiting for us, Jonathan and Kitty were biting their nails saying, come on, you transistorized tormentor.
Tech support. Tech support.
Let's see here. Now they're telling us that there is a new super sticker now enabled. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. That could be why it was disabled over there. But anyway, guys, if you are here with us, thanks for joining us. I am Jonathan J.O. Owen.
And I'm Kitty Kennedy.
And this was a recommendation from a watcher, and we can't see our beautiful bottle over there. We're going to put our decanter in there. So there you go. So anyway, guys, it was recommended to us that I pick 2 bottles for Kitty and that Kitty pick 2 bottles for J.O. We know what we picked, but the other person doesn't know what they picked. And so, we got Jeffrey Wack in the chat, and we've got Joseph Arndt. And so these are some of the guys who helped pick this. And so who should go first on the blind challenge, myself or Kitty?
So what we're going to do is we're going to show you our pick. If I'm going first, J.O. is going to head off so we can't see. I'll show you the bottles that I brought, and then I'll pour for him. And then I'll do the same thing. Okay.
Okay. So ladies first. I'm going to step off, or else, what you can do is I'm going to turn this way. So I can't.
And then the other instructions are
cheating. However, if I turn this way, my computer screen is there. So I'm going to turn this way. So I'm looking.
Don't give anything away. Okay. So don't give anything away because he has no idea what I'm pouring.
I'm actually going to take this hat and I'm going to put it directly over my eyes like that. So. Now I can't really see anything.
I'm not doing that, Jill, because that's going to mess my hair up. Just saying. Well, I do have it plastered.
Mess up my hair.
There we go.
Let me know when it's safe to turn around.
Not yet.
Now there's also a 15-second delay on the camera, so I cannot look at any screen for 15 seconds.
So, did you hear that sound?
I did hear that sound. That was a wonderful one. Are you pouring them both?
I am pouring both of mine.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now it's J.O.'s turn.
Now grab my phone there. Okay. So I can't see the screen. And make sure that it's not a picture of you pouring the high diddle bottle there. Okay, and so I am back, and it looks like, I'm only going to pour one of them, Kitty.
Okay.
Because the second one is going to kind of be a hardcore giveaway, but the first one is going to be poured for you. Yeah, just don't look at the screen there.
I can't see.
Okay, I see. I got you. The screen's over here. Okay, I'm only pouring one for now.
All right.
Okay. And with that, you are safe to come back.
I'm back. Okay. We have a very scientific process around here.
Yeah.
But because we're such bourbon and whiskey geeks, we absolutely want to be up front. Oh, okay, look.
No, you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. There's nothing there.
All right.
Okay. Oh, Jeffrey Wack is watering in the mouth. And
so don't give anything away in the comments. Okay, so I would like you to go with the left side first. Okay. And so how are we doing this?
Okay, so I'll take a sip and I'll take a guess. Oh, wow. First off, the color is beautiful. The legs are very slow forming. Very, very slowly forming. And so I will say this. The one I picked for you is one of my favorite bottles of all time. And it is, the second one is one of them which I love and I think you will absolutely adore. But I'm not pouring that one till later.
All right.
It's a secret. These legs are just now showing up, guys. Slowly and carefully. Now, you know what I'm drinking. I don't. Oh. That's definitely a bourbon.
We should have poured the same thing for ourselves because I would like to enjoy what you're enjoying. And if we start going, if we're so far off the mark, then we can maybe lob some hints.
Yeah, you guys out there watching, feel free to throw hints if I really start screwing this up.
Well, and we talk a lot when we do our reviews, we talk a lot about things that are our favorites. So therefore, I couldn't bring really my all-time favorites because it would give it away.
Yeah, she couldn't bring her Eagle 17, and you couldn't bring.
I could not bring.
Couldn't bring your Stag. Let's see here. Love the blind tastings. Fun to watch. You two figure out these bourbons. Thanks, TK. Okay, so first thing on me is I'm getting a little bit of it's bourbon. It is without a doubt. It is a rich, savory, aged bourbon. Now, the second thing that I'm noticing was black pepper was really and truly starting to show up. What about you? I would love to know what you're getting on that nose. I don't have any covers for this.
I really like the okay. It's got a watery leg. Okay, so it's it's evaporating and it's running. It's very balanced. The color, when you put them up against the others, like, so if we look at the color, notice my pour for Jo, and notice Jo after my performance last week, this right here, this looks, this certainly looks like it has some, color richness to it. This has got a little more yellow to it. So that's interesting for me as well. One, the unevenness of the pour.
There's a hint. It's not Jepson's Malort. Hi, kids. I hope you're enjoying the lemonade. Hey, D2.
Me too.
All right, man. It's good seeing you, D2. And so Kitty has picked two for me, and I poured only one, but I'm going to pour the second one for her.
This has got a lot of oak, woody.
Man, this is gorgeous. I would almost say this is from the Buffalo House, if not.
Those of you out there who saw me pour, don't give it away.
There's a large amount of orange in there.
Oh.
Oh, wow. That almost tastes like an Eagleware, but I would definitely say that's coming from the Buffalo House. Not Eagleware, I'm sorry, Colonel is what I meant to say. I would, if that's not coming from the Buffalo House, it's just like I'm going to feel really, really stupid. You guys at home watching are probably like, look at him trying to guess it. Now, tell us about you, what you got there.
Okay. I have citrus in this.
Oh, without a doubt.
And I don't have an orange in citrus. I'm going with lemon lime. It has a sting to the nose. Of course, I'm sticking my big nose all the way in the glass. And when I do that,
I gotta be quiet because I will give it away if I it's just like I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. I'm like a dog right now. Oh yeah, throw the stick. Yeah, it's just like this is one of my favorite bottles, and it's just like, oh my god.
Jo and I have we've been doing blinds now, and we have this really great competitive spirit about wanting to be right, because it's terrifying being completely wrong when you think you've nailed it, right?
Yeah.
Because all of these noses and palates and all that stuff in the finish, and then all of a sudden it's like, wait a minute, that's not at all right. Okay, this is really lovely. Okay, first, I love the legs. It's a very nice coated, so I'm feeling it's going to be buttery smooth. It's evaporating.
Keep your tongue in your mouth, no panting, Jo.
Keeping the Oh, I got a berry, pear, apple. Okay, did you taste yours already?
I did, in fact.
Okay, I haven't gone there yet.
I remember I was saying, I'm believing how it was a Colonel, like reminiscent of a Colonel Taylor, saying it was from Buffalo House. You haven't tasted that yet. Now you just did.
Yeah. Ooh, woody.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Woody oak, really smooth. A nice tobacco leather. What would be really, really bad if this happened is everybody knows that my all-time favorite is Thomas Handy. That you present a Thomas Handy to me to see if I can find my Thomas Handy. That would be diabolical, Jo.
Oh, that would be horrible. Thing is, I can't get my hands on a Thomas Handy.
Okay.
No hand on the handy there.
No hand on the handy. No hands. Hands down, no. Okay, the finish, I'm lovely finish. Okay. All right. I have grape.
This tastes like it's a higher ABV.
What do we have?
Oh, let's see here. Beer by the numbers. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Long time no see. You just gave us a beer emoji, a whiskey emoji.
Cheers.
Yeah, Beer by the Numbers, guys, is an awesome channel. Fantastic beer educator. Dude, hey, man, I missed your videos, man. It's good seeing you stop in, man. Okay. So, for those just joining us, Kitty knows what's in my glass. I know what's in Kitty's glass. We're trying to guess what the other person had. Well, we're trying to guess what they poured for us.
We were tasked by our viewers to bring a couple of our favorites and pour it for our colleague and to see if we could guess what we brought for each other. And
yes or no? Is this bottled in bond? Because it certainly tastes like it is over 100, if not right at 100. And with that layer of oak, it certainly has an unchill filtered palate, but yet reminiscent of something that is bottled in bond. If not, is it over at 100 proof and definitely over 4 years?
Non-chilled filtered, yes.
Non-chill filtered, yes, she's saying. Okay.
I'm only going to give you that so far.
Okay. So it is non-chill filtered. That's where that buttery richness is, the clinging on the glass. Yeah, look at that leg, guys. You cannot quite see that. Look at that one. It's just like one gigantic teardrop, and that is the only leg going there. This is a butterball. This is wonderfully
They calling
rich.
my bourbon a turkey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
it's really good
here. I'm gonna hit it like that so
do
I
mine
can
too.
see the
I love it when you do
see
that.
The actual refraction.
I love it when J.O. geeks out on stuff and it's like things he teaches.
Look at how light yours is compared to mine.
Yeah.
Mine was. Yours is I gotta be quiet because I nearly gave away something completely something really good. So right here, because of the darkness of this, I know that it's a bourbon. Not only that, from the nose was without a doubt that heavy corn solidness, and with that color of this is just the refraction, the light in there that is much darker. And see how pretty light and sunset yours is. I'm not going to say
light
anything else because I am so eager for you to figure out and find out what you're drinking.
So this has got a bit of a peaty mossiness as well. I mean, it's a, wow.
If you have, if you have any questions,
color isn't very good for us with the lighting.
And color isn't very. I'm sorry, D2, man. I'm not going to be picking up any whiskey aged based on taste. Let's be rather numbers. Stepping up the looks on the channel with Kitty. Haha, yes, very much so. Wow. Kitty has stepped up, and she has one of the best palates and wonderful amount of knowledge. Not only that, she is a lot of fun, and the people do like her. I like working with her. Yeah, and she's prettier than Marty. Well, everybody knows that. Marty does have that beautiful red hair. I wish I had Marty's red hair at times.
Me too. I could bring some highlights in. I wore an orange shirt. Okay, so at what point in time do we make a decision about what we're drinking?
Well, if you want to take a shot, if you want to ask me a question.
Oh, that's a good idea.
You were allowed one question, and then our crowd out there can start pitching toward us if they know what it is.
Alcohol content. Proof is under 100.
Yes, very much so. All right. You nailed that one.
Yours in this glass.
But we like Kitty, but Amos's beard is epic. Yes. I will not lie with that. Amos's beard is amazing.
Well, I can let mine grow out if necessary. I mean, if that's what we're going to be measured by.
The problem is mine just got to work. Amos and I were talking about doing like a super chat challenge for donation for charity to get me to grow a beard, and that would not be pretty. That would not be pretty.
All right, I need you to look away for a second.
Okay, I'm looking away.
Oops, I got myself.
Let me get my hat on.
All right. Okay, for those of you who are new, the reason is because those of you who are new, they don't know what's in what we've picked. Okay. So this is what Jo is drinking right now. Okay. So I just want to make sure that everybody got to see that. All right.
All right. Now there's a 15-second delay.
Okay.
And so I'm actually reaching behind me.
Okay,
I'm going to turn my phone over.
All right.
That way I can't see
This is
it.
a very complicated live broadcast.
I'm going to turn around now.
All right, and I'm going to
I'm
go.
going to show what Kitty is drinking herself. Here is what Kitty is drinking. And D2, yep, that is exactly what you think, my friend.
Somebody knows?
Well, D2's had it. He's come in and I've poured him a little bit. Okay. And let's see here. Give us just a second, Kitty. Letting that thing catch up over there. And 3, 2, and you're good. Now come on back. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, D2's winking at me.
Okay.
You should shave. You should not shave. You should do no shave November, Jo. Oh gosh, if the problem is if I were to do that, it would look like I just smeared mud on my face. That was one of the things when they hired me to work the with beer. Was I told them I have to apologize. My deepest darkest secret. I can't grow a beard because the guys who hired me had these wonderful beard brewer beards.
And when I hired on, I said exactly the same thing. I'm like, dude, I can't grow a beard to save my life. I'm trying. That's okay. Okay, so what other questions?
That might be better than this Cadenhead Octocaution 15 I'm having. Is what D2 is throwing out a hint for you. And Craft Beer Pours says, cheers. Hey, buddy.
Cheers.
Looking forward to seeing you. I don't know if Trish told you, but I'm going to be the first week of August. I'm going to be up there, so I'm hoping to come see you guys either the 4th or the 5th, my friend. Craft Beer Pours is one of he was like one of the founding channels who discovered us and has been huge supporter. Love his channel.
Thanks.
Great friend.
Cheers to you.
So yeah.
Okay, so
anybody want to throw out a quick hint for Kitty as to what she's drinking?
I got to guess.
And if anybody wants to throw out a quick hint for what I'm drinking, I would love to know something.
All right, so what are we giving away so far? I am under 100.
You're under 100. I'm chill filtered. Now let's see here. Jeffrey Wack is next week. I'm a terrible reader. Yes, sir, says Craft Beer Pours. He was told, so he's looking forward to seeing us or seeing me.
All right, so you are over.
I am saying I am over 100, so I was right there. So it does fall. Okay. And let's see here. For Kitty, it's exotic.
Oh, damn it.
Let's see here. You guys are whiskey ninjas.
Ninjas. Right.
Oh man. I did call it that. It's unchill filtered. It's over 100 proof.
Right.
Can I ask, is it from the Buffalo Trace house?
No.
Okay, that was my big guess. Was this coming from them? Because it is a large amount of orange. It is okay, now my second guess I'm gonna throw out to the audience is, does this fall into Heaven Hill somehow?
No.
Okay.
So I have to ask a question.
Okay, is it coming from the Rittenhouse? Okay. If not,
eventually.
Okay, you ask a question. I'm gonna just sit
all right. Okay.
Away.
So exotic. Is it a Kentucky bourbon?
I'll give you that.
Oh.
I'll give you that one.
Is it a whiskey?
Jo, it's my favorite bottle from a distillery and priced on the high side of your range. Like to pay. That okay. On the side that I like to pay. And so he is. So with D2 throwing me that hint, that lets me know that it's over $80 and that it's coming from his favorite bottle distillery. So that is, if I'm wrong, I apologize, but
that was too much.
It is coming from MGP out there. If I'm remembering, that's his favorite house.
All right.
Okay, take a shot.
So
if you need a top off, I can top you off.
Exotic.
Because I didn't know we were going to show the bottles, and so I put a little bit in here.
Oh, okay.
Let's see here. Clues for you both. Both of your glasses are blends.
You guys.
Here you go, Miss Kitty.
You're good. Well, Lord.
Well, I had that little 50
No,
milliliter.
Okay, see now, so for me, when I get a better pour, the color, I get more.
You want to grab the white over there? We just a hint for all of you watching. There is a white paper technique that you can use.
So better than
Always
the light,
need to
maybe
top
for
off.
you.
Yeah.
Oh
So
yeah. Put yours on there.
You can put it up there. You see how much darker mine is compared to hers. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
And high side, not expensive side. Oh.
For me? That's for me? And
No.
high side, not
No,
expensive
I think
side?
that's for me right there.
Always need, you're right, beer by the numbers. Always need a top off. He was skimpy on the initial pour. Me, I was like generous.
Yes, she
on
was.
my bottle.
High side.
Okay, so what did I get? I got under 100 proof. It's exotic.
All right.
Not a Kentucky bourbon. So this is Japanese.
If I could raise an eyebrow and shock and awe, yeah, but I can't.
I'm going.
Kitties, yours is hard to get and not made with any limestone water.
It's Japanese.
Craft beer.
This is a Beam Suntory product. And I watched it. This is a Beam Suntory product. Oh, did you see that? This is not a PG-13 station.
No.
This is a Beam Suntory.
I will go all I whiskey she wines on you.
But I like bourbon and whiskey. That's the difference. I would be like, can I get some more porridge over here? Can I top me off? I'm like, come on, J.O., give it up. All right, so I'm narrowing down.
Yours is hard to get. Okay, so
mine is hard to get.
I'm getting stuck.
Wait a minute, Kitty. Yours is hard to get.
Yes, hard
and
to
not
get, and
made
not
with
made from limestone water.
I know what mine is.
You know what it is? Take a shot.
Well, because I interviewed here on a whiskey.
Okay, what is it?
It's either Hibiki or it's Nika.
I think that's close enough. I poured the Hibiki 12 for her.
Woo!
Yeah, also too, I did interview her. I poured her a little bit of this when she was trying. This is my bottle. This is my bottle that I keep at home, and I love the decanter. I don't pour much of this because you can't get this puppy anymore.
Every time I come to work, I ask, "Is any Hibiki coming?"
We get the what is it, the Harmony in, but it is not the same as this beauty.
Right.
This
I would never be.
Gorgeous.
I'm not there yet to be able to guess a Hibiki 12. You know what I mean? It's like I knew
Hibiki is, but whenever you were naming those flavors and you were able to put your nose in the glass, I was like, yeah, all those are wonderful descriptions, and it's like you were able to narrow it down by the blend. I can't recall the last time I saw a Hibiki age dated. About a year ago, we got an unexpected shipment of like a case in. And that's how I ended up. I snatched this right away, and one guy came in and he grabbed like 3 of them. They were priced at $70, the same as the Harmony. And since then, I've seen one come in that was just a return. As the guy said, it was a gift he didn't want. And I thought about it, but it went up on the desk, and by the time I finished thinking about it, it was gone. And, since I had one open at home, I don't believe in that, especially since, I work in this industry. I like to make sure that everybody has a chance to get it.
Right.
So that was Kitty's first bottle.
And I am so grateful.
That is a
J.O. that you brought that. That's
Kitty always impresses.
Cheers, Jeffrey.
Okay. Can I get another hint here?
Can I get another hint? Okay, so let's bring some more. Don't get jelly, but I'm about to open a bottle of Oh, I am jelly. Oh no, you got for $80 today,
dude.
No, I am jelly. Are you jelly about my Hibiki?
That Hibiki's delicious.
Oh, it's very delicious.
I have a friend, my next door neighbor, actually ends up in Japan on a regular basis. And he had never tried Hibiki 12, and I poured him some of that. We have a habit. His grandkids come over on Halloween. We go trick-or-treating our neighborhood with my kid and his grandkid. And then afterwards, I go over to his house, and I crack one of my rare bottles of bourbon, and I crack that Hibiki for him to enjoy. Let's see here. So you have to get the bottle, not just the distillery, on yours. Okay. You have to get the bottle, not just the distillery.
That it is Kentucky bourbon.
It is Kentucky,
100 proof,
without a doubt. It is definitely Kentucky. It is definitely a. My first thought was Buffalo Trace. Here we go.
That's a good one
for J.O. a 2019 release. Okay, that helps
and
a
it's
lot.
not a single barrel in yeast. It's back to the blend.
Is this the old Fitzgerald? I haven't tried that one in a long time. It's not a single barrel in yeast. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not single barrel in yeast. Not single yeast. Not single barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is torture, isn't it?
This really is torturous because
J.O. yeast.
It's like, and the thing is D2 knows these cryptic things that really get my nerd wheels going.
Yeah. Click, 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 click.
Yeah.
All right. So blend. A lot of blend. That's my
hint. Frickin' A. Is this the 4 Roses 2000? Oh, frickin' A. No wonder it's so good. Ah, darn it, yeast. Thank you. Okay.
And a lot of blend.
Oh,
blend.
All the blend. A second. Yeast dummy. Oh, God. Oh. All
right, cheers on that one.
Cheers. That's in the bottle.
Yes. All right, so grab my bottle. My bottle right there. All right.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm. The small batch. Oh, it's the small batch. Wonderful stuff. Let me get Kitty in that picture. Okay, yeah, 107. So I nailed unchill filtered. Okay, now I understand why I was getting that high. Their yeast with those 4 different blends.
Right.
The high rye was in there because they're using 3 different rye. They're using the 3 different low rye, and then with the different yeast, getting that rich, buttery orange. Okay, no wonder they're so good.
I love this bottle because, well, one, I'm a Four Roses fan. This bottle is everything in the kitchen sink, man. It's like they have put every one of their recipes into a bottle, which is everything that's good about Four Roses. So for me, it was a win when we reviewed this together, and and I thought I would bring it back. It was good.
That was a wonderful.
And obviously, I've been enjoying it because I haven't had it very long.
I was thinking much more experienced, richer bottles is what I was thinking. And D2 is not the biggest Four Roses fan. Mm-hmm. He does enjoy.
Have you had this though?
One. In fact, he says it's the only Four Roses he's ever liked.
Good. Yeah.
And so he was giving me all the hints right there, and I was failing miserably.
This is the pour that I drink neat. I wouldn't do anything, but some of my other Four Roses, including the single barrel, small batch, I don't have because of the price, I don't have a problem mixing that. Like like a Four Roses and ginger ale. I mean, this one right here, neat.
We just had Rod J Beer Ventures join in. What's up, buddy?
Hi, cheers.
Hey, man. Anyway, Rod is an awesome beer guy. Congratulations. Have you been monetized yet, bud? I would love to know that if you've been monetized. I haven't been able to watch anybody's videos in like the past week. I've been dealing with some stuff at the house and other things here at work, and I just have not had the time to log in on anybody's live streams. Okay, let's be honest. No other distillery discuss yeast strains like that I'm aware of. That is very, very true.
Right. Can't get enough yeast, apparently.
Now, Kitty, do me a favor. Turn around.
Okay.
I'm going to pour the other one for you. Yeah, she's already poured for me.
But when we come back, I'll show the group my bottle there.
I'm gonna move this one over here.
And I'm moving.
Now I haven't poured this because this one is not one that is really something that can. Oh, you'll see that can sit out in it. I thought we were going to be pouring from blind bottles.
I'm very excited.
All right.
Ready?
Just a second. Okay. And can't see it, J.O. Just a second. Let me hold it up a little bit more. Hang on. That better? I can see it, but I don't know if you guys can. All right. Give it about 15 seconds, Kitty, and you'll be allowed to come on back. All right. And just a second.
All right.
It's torture waiting on this delay. Okay, now you can come back.
Okay. All right.
You ready for your glass?
I am ready for my glass.
Look at that face. She's like, what the heck am I looking at?
Okay, I have to show everybody on that.
Oh, my apologies. Let me step over here. I'm going to grab some napkins.
Okay.
I'm going to wipe up the mess I made.
Yep, don't bring those back yet. And look at that. I got a glass of chocolate, apparently. All right, J.O. 15-second delay.
Okay. Over there. I'm going to reach over here and I'm going to wipe that up because that is unfortunately could become a very sticky mess.
Sticky situation.
Yes. Looks like we got a sticky situation here.
This is very scientific, the process that we're using here.
Yes. All right, Kitty. Now that one is certainly not going in our infinity bottle.
I am completely confused here.
Okay.
I don't even know what to do
Oh
with
my
this.
gosh.
I don't know what to do with this.
Take a sniff. You doing a Stanley from Laurel and Hardy? Let's see what we got here. We got
it's a mud
now
hut.
I see it. I'd save the comment, but yours, you bastard.
Thank you. Thank you for recognizing this. This is wrong.
Oh my God, this is lovely.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is
right,
you will love that when you taste it.
I'm sure I will.
This is bright oranges. This my first and total guess, and it's not because of it last time, it's because of the bright oranges. Is this Buffalo Trace House?
No.
Rats.
It's apparently Buffalo Trace is his go-to.
It really is because it's that bright
and my
orange.
question is this Hershey's chocolate house?
There is alcohol in there.
I
And that's what I'll say there. There is alcohol in there.
I'm drinking right away because the nose on this, I don't want to describe right now.
Yeah, the nose on that is actually really nice.
Oh,
Like I said, you would love that.
okay. Chocolate covered cherries. Oh, I like this.
J.O., you were off. Neither were Buffalo Trace like at all.
J.O. knows I love chocolate. This could be, if this is chocolate and bourbon, this is the single greatest thing that has ever been introduced to me, J.O.
I thought you might like that.
We did a review and I literally had said that it's like, okay, all I want is a chunk of chocolate. Just pop the chocolate in, drink the bourbon, hang around for a while, pop a chocolate, drink the bourbon. I
cracked that bottle for the first time last night.
Cheers.
I cracked that bottle for the first time last night.
Really?
And I tasted it. I ran upstairs to my wife who was doing some homework. I'm like, hon, taste this.
I'm drizzling this over vanilla ice cream.
That was the first thing that goes in my head.
I'm making I'm making me and TK a malt. A chocolate malt. Bourbon chocolate malt. Ugh.
This is a high ABV, is it not? I'm too busy listening to you there. That glass is going to be empty in a few minutes. I guarantee you that.
Yes.
Kitty, ABV guess on yours?
ABV guess. 100.
100?
Yeah.
100?
I think it's high octane.
Okay.
I think it's a surprise because if all of a sudden I finish this, I'll be squirrely. Okay, this. Okay, you look at the legs. Wait, let's just go through all the normal tests that we would if we're okay. Look at the viscosity. Look at the viscosity on this right here. Yeah. Well, look at the legs. Yeah. Yeah. I know you can't see anything in the glass at this point. No. This is the things that J.O. does to me. Just because
this is literally, from the way it looks like, it's like somebody took Hershey's chocolate syrup and poured it in a glass.
Like it's so so
good. Thick. Here, let me see if we can actually tilt it a little bit. That's why I told you I wanted it in a snifter rather than in an actual
Yeah, I'm really appreciating whatever you poured me here. I mean, that initial thought, the nose is truly
vanilla toffee.
Ghirardelli Ghirardelli chocolates.
Dill. Okay, there. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, definitely Ghirardelli flavor. Are very predominant
It is.
there.
And all I'm trying to find is
classic Jo. Whiskey wins any pours and poured anonymous. Yes, I know. I actually knew that comment would come, D2, but the reason I did it was because I knew Kitty would love this.
But I don't mind at all.
The one I was
this is
truly thinking of pouring is this one, in which next week, unless something happens, our buddy Mash and Drum is going to be joining us, and this is one we're going to be reviewing together.
Mm-hmm.
It was either that or the Roaming Man that you love so much.
Don't ever drink that ever. I mean, I hate to say that, but it was startling in every aspect in a bad way. It was terrifying. Okay, I love this, and I have a lot of usages for this.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Golden honey.
Mm-hmm.
Rye.
A bottle of good rye priced like great rye. Oh, wait, did I show the group? Did I show the group the bottle?
I think you did. I don't know. If not, you did. Did she show you what she poured for me?
I did.
You did?
Okay.
Okay.
I did. Okay. All right. Okay, so did we answer any questions? So what questions do you have out there?
Is this a turkey?
Like wild turkey?
Yeah, of the turkey house.
No.
No, okay.
Under 100.
Oh, under 100.
Mm-hmm.
Under 100. Who knows what it is?
Mine, 50, 70.
A bottle of good rye priced like a great rye. Bottle of good rye priced like a rye. Okay. Because it kind of has that high rye smell that I get from turkey.
No, the comment was about the Masterson. Yeah, not about this. That was like, I'm like, okay, wait a minute. No.
Comment was okay, gotcha. That was actually the Masterson's wheat whiskey. If you've not tried that it is 100% wheat. It's really hard to come by now, but it's deliciously good.
Ooh, hey, and don't forget to check out, I think we're posting Tuesday, another blind, which is from the mash box. Yeah, our mash box. The last ones were really good. And right now, I think Jo is leading by 0.5 points in the scoring. But there's some surprises.
The thing was, if this is a mash box, I would be able to figure out what this is right away. But right now, because it's in front of a group,
however,
I'm just like,
here's another clue. This has not been in the mash box.
Jo, it's a maker's mark of expensive bourbons.
Ooh. Your glass. Come on. Is anybody else out there having a bourbon with us? Besides Jeffrey?
D2's enjoying his whiskey. And he's obviously, he is really enjoying throwing this at us.
And he knows, Jeffrey says, Kitty was so nice to Jo. And now she knows for next time. You're darn right. I'm bringing rum chata next time. That's what you're going to get. And I like rum chata, don't get me wrong. But I wasn't expecting this.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, this is delicious.
I kind of went round and round on that one because it was just, it's something I knew that you would enjoy, and it's something I knew that you would never expect.
Mm-hmm.
And I also just wanted to see what your response would be when you looked at it for the first time.
And the legs are hanging on like crazy. Look at that. It just keeps coating the glass smooth. Everything I know to do with a bourbon, I'm quite confused about this, but it's delicious. I can't wait. I don't even know what to guess. I don't know at all what this is, other than Hershey's chocolate. Jo's home-grown Hershey's chocolate with some bourbon, shaken in a jug.
If it makes you feel better, it's not American.
Well, that helps.
It is Italian.
Wait a minute.
That would definitely lead you.
Oh, I think I just got chocolate on my nose.
I think Kitty is bringing her A game with these picks. Joseph, was this your idea, man? Because this is a wonderful idea. This has been great. Now, Kitty's not going to be able to join us next week. She's going to be out of town. And then hopefully we'll do one more after that. And then the week after that, I will be out of town myself. I can't guarantee it, but I will see if I can do a live stream come Wednesday. But I am planning to do something with our good buddy of craft beer pours. This is a get together we've been planning to do for a while. He lives up near Massachusetts. I go up to Connecticut once every other year, roughly. And we just said, it's about 100 miles difference. So we're just going to go visit each other and figured he'd do a live stream. I'd do a live stream and I'd bring stuff. He'd bring stuff.
I'm going to Wisconsin. I don't know if you know that. Pretty much by the way I just enunciated in my vowels, Wisconsin. You probably know I'm from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
But I am going to Wisconsin because it's my parents' 60th wedding anniversary. And I'm going to see Wayne Newton. I love Wayne. My parents, they love Wayne Newton.
I got tickets to go see Jimmy Buffett for tomorrow night.
Yeah. We're from northern Wisconsin. And Wayne Newton is playing at a casino called the Lac de Flambeau in northern Wisconsin. And so we're going. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. There's no legs to be had anymore because I have finished it.
Okay, now
it's Italian. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. You said it's 100 proof is what you're saying.
No, I think it's under 100 proof because it's an aperitif type drink.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not limoncello. I think it's Chochello.
Chochello.
Or Count Chocula.
There's no way in hell you're gonna
we'll never guess this.
That, so there you go. It is from the Maletti
Chocolata.
House. It is from the Maletti House. It is only 21 proof. You definitely want to shake it, and it drinks like a straight chocolate syrup.
It is delicious.
It is sexy. It is beautiful. It is syrupy.
Did J.O. say sexy?
Yes, it is. It's a wonderful chocolate. I discovered it. I just bought it because Maletti makes one of my favorite Amaros. And so this is just them doing a chocolate aperitif. And so there are some 21 on that one.
ABV or proof?
Oh, for that's percent. So it is 42 proof. So it is just under the 50 mark. And it is just a very, very nice, kind of secretive what they are keeping in there. But there are some herbs in there to make your tummy feel much better. Apparently. And it is, it's chocolate syrup with an alcoholic, but a little bit of bitterness to it, natural cocoa bitter. Definitely feels really good after a nice solid meal, and it is killer over.
This is campfire stuff.
Yeah, killer over vanilla ice cream. And the
there's s'mores going on. I'm having a s'more in a glass.
Roast you a marshmallow and dip it in there.
Oh,
that would be free. Use it as like a fondue.
Right.
Okay, now let's move on to this guy here.
Kentucky.
Oh, without a doubt. This is definitely Kentucky. Golden honey. It's like with that nose, I knew what house it was, but when I tried figuring out it was like, whoop, it just went out that ear and it ran down the street. So, yeah, that's not what I'm drinking.
I have to clear my palate.
Oh, man, yeah.
That
that chocolate is certainly not going into the canter.
No, that will mess up the hot mess. Of course, it could make the hot mess even more, but it'll congeal, and that could be just traumatizing. It's here, decanter. Right now, we are at 11 different pours that we keep adding. We are keeping a scientific list of those in an Excel spreadsheet. And you need some more hints?
Yeah, give me one.
New. But ironic. For your drink, small distillery, but not a new one. Good one.
Yeah, it definitely tastes old. Old bourbon, I mean. Old, not as an old. Okay, it's like I said something and I'm like, oh.
Oh my goodness, this is like charades. 2 syllables, sounds like.
It's a high ABV. It is unchill filtered. It has a large amount of orange behind it. It's like it is flirting outside of my grasp as to what it is. My palate knows what it is.
It's a flirty bourbon.
My palate knows what that is. I recognize it. It's just, I'm doing a JO thing of just like where it's like I know a word, but I can't tell you what the word is. It's a NAS, N-A-S. At this time, I just feel really stupid.
No. Are you kidding me?
Now, if you watch our blind reviews, it's like, I mean, I was on fire earlier today.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it's just like, I mean, it's just like, I sniffed one. I was like, boom, I know exactly what that is. But
Oh, wait, look at, I'm pouring the St. Cloud in a minute. Never had it. Okay, we reviewed that. Jeffrey, we reviewed that. Tell us what you think about the St. Cloud.
yeah, Jeffrey, we would love to know that.
It's in our
review
bucket.
is going up tomorrow, and can't even. We'll let you taste it first, and then we don't want to influence you in any way, shape, or form.
No, but it's also going to end up in our mash box.
Yeah, it is in the mash box right now.
Right.
In which, oh, there it is.
Don't tell them what it is.
Right now, our mash box is right here. And we are short about 4 of them, but we have all these little bottles in here that with the only rule is we've had to have drunk it. So we've had to have drunk it or either done a review of it.
And we keep adding into the box. And what the whole intent here is that when you have the bottle, you have sometimes, you could be influenced by the bottle, the name of the bottle, the price of the bottle. That when we do a review, I mean, it's a review of the time, but then we put them in the mash box. And then it's truly a blind of something we already tasted. So I feel like it's an even more pure review. Jo is meditating on this.
Jo is going through everything mentally.
All right, so
that he is.
Eastern Kentucky.
Eastern Kentucky.
Old distillery. Not new.
Not new. No, it definitely tastes old.
And this is one of my favorites. Oddly. I mean, I have.
Yeah, you have a lot of favorites. That didn't narrow it down at all.
And it's part of my snobby collection.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, like
So D2, you like the St. Cloud?
I want another single. It's not an old bourbon.
No, it's not an old bourbon. It's an old distillery. It tastes like old bourbon. It's the thing. That's what I mean from that. So I hate to, but I'm going to throw in the towel. If not, I'm going to get more and more frustrated on this one. I'm very sorry.
It might be a master select.
Okay.
Old. An old, not an old, meaning in a barrel.
The 100-ish retail price, you have it. Unfortunately, there's a lot of it.
It is 100-ish. That's true. See, that's what I mean about this is why when we did the review, hopefully you guys checked out the review on bourbons under $15, which was initiated by me to Jo to help me with.
The thing is, I don't drink that many over 100.
I don't either. But I felt as if my collection became snobby in that, when you are hunting down something that you can't get your hands on, not that everything is is expensive in that regard, but you end up, it's like, if I can get my hands on that, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to get it wherever I can get it. And
just put it on the shelf.
This was 10 years ago, $40 a bottle. You're right. Don't devalue.
Just put this on the side. 10 years ago, it was $40 a bottle. Oh my God! This one fall into the Yellowstone collection? Would it?
No, East Distillery. Eastern Kentucky Distillery.
I feel like everybody's having a great laugh at me.
No one. Are you kidding me? JO's palate is like, what did you end up? I was like, I had hit the mark as to how many bourbons that you have, reviews you've done. Right. Like, I can only imagine.
What is the actual ABV on this?
91.
91. Okay.
They have another bottle. Another. And you know what? It's not named the same at all. Okay. Oh.
Is it a relabel of something that was discoed? No. So
it is the name. The name of the bottle is the name of the distillery. And the family. And the family is generational, pure to their roots and 1800s distillery.
Oh my God. No, it's not Peerless, is it?
No, but you're getting close.
I'm getting close. Okay, yeah. Okay. Post during Prohibition,
Mm-hmm.
Revival brand.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh, I love this. I love it.
I feel like
No.
it's literally I recognize the flavor, which is so freaking annoying. I know that flavor, but it's just like my mind is not connecting.
They stand alone. They revive the brand. Eastern
Which
Kentucky.
is this the one that is the woman run one? Oh God, what is that?
Old
Fitzgerald.
Oh, there's only a couple that have old.
Yeah.
All right.
Bottle reminds you of Jefferson's.
Yes. Yes.
Bottle reminds you of Jefferson. Oh shoot.
Can you pass me your Four Roses?
You drink that. Yeah, you drink that.
I only live 2 blocks away.
I am so fighting this right now. God, this is freaking torture.
I love this. Let's just keep torturing him
because we have minutes
literally.
Left. When you see our over the next 3 weeks our blind reviews that went up, it was just like she poured in the glass. I know what that is. I took one sniff and one. Oh, I know exactly what that is. So she is reveling in this. It's like,
Mm-hmm. My beard. Maybe it's like, I can just grab my beard.
Yeah, grab your beard.
Would you ponder this? I'm pondering this, J.O.
No shave November.
Okay, that'd be hilarious.
That would be something if we're doing it.
That's
it
good.
is an Old Maysville Club. Okay, giveaway. It isn't Old Maysville Club.
No. Oh. Oh. They're giving you everything. It isn't Old Maysville. Maysville Distillery.
You got me, hon. I'm sorry.
All right, let me bring the bottle up. Are you give up? Hands up. Put your hands up. I give up.
I surrender.
The white flag.
Dang
it, I wish it. All right.
Yeah, guys, if we could chew it. Oh my God! I should have freaking guessed that.
It's my old Pogue
favorite
Select
distillery of all time,
signed by the family.
Okay, here's also the other thing. I haven't drunk Old Pogue in 7 years.
Well,
and according to the math to the owner, it is 12 years old. And so, yeah, he says he refuses. I was talking with him and he said, no, I've never, I said, is your stuff like 4 years? He's like, I've never released anything under 12. Ever. And so I was right on that statement, the oak behind it. Oh, God. But also, I have not had this bottle in probably 6 to 7 years. God. There's no way that's 12 years old. According to the owner, it is over 12 years old. Me too. Special. She beat me on that one, but but you know, I tricked you with one you've never drunk, and you tricked me with one that I have not drunk in a long time.
So this is one of my favorites.
Kitty, if you were interested, this stuff is like $14 right now.
I am gonna seriously get this.
I knew you would grab you that.
This is such a pleasure.
God, now that has just become. Now this is not the Pogue, but this is back to the Four Roses. This has become a cinnamon bomb.
I know.
Do they not char the barrels and age it in a cave?
Mammoth cave.
Yeah, according to him, I said, it tasted like it was really young, and he just kind of, he's hopped up and he's just like, no, I've never released anything under 12. That's exactly what he said. We've emailed back and forth. I'm trying to get him onto the channel. Kitty is super excited about that. I haven't heard from him in a little bit. I'm gonna remind him.
Yeah, that's like for me one of the big. This is one of my favorites.
This is Kitty's. I should have realized that. Well, but it's like I don't drink Pogue that much. Granted, would I buy a bottle? Not at 100, but yeah, I would drink this stuff. This stuff is really good.
Well,
this stuff is really good. This stuff is good. This is sorry, Kitty. Pogue at 45 is great, but their $100 price point is a horrible value. That's my biggest thing too. I'm not big onto the $100 price.
I'm a bottle sign too, though. Just kidding. I'm kidding.
The Snows of St. Cloud is funky in a good way, like shortbread cookie dipped in caramel. That's from Jeffrey.
I agree.
Yeah. For me, it was much better with a splash of water in there.
Yeah. It needed some.
And just a spoiler. Kitty and I on that review, we did not like it straight up.
No, and when we added some water, it was not complex enough. It needed to stay in the barrel longer. That we felt like it was too immature.
I think I don't remember, but I don't remember my exact wording, but I said something like
Yuck.
Yuck was something that I said.
Oh,
But I said it's like a cookie that is not fully cooked.
Okay,
Not
I
a
love
sub-
this. Joseph, J.O., what is your favorite bottle at a great price that is readily available?
Okay, as
Oh my
of
God,
right
a
now,
15.
one of my favorite picks for the year is what's in my glass right now, which is the Four Roses small batch. That is also right now, that is about $60.
Yeah.
Depending on who you're at. That's not the best price, but right now, the best buy on the market. Watch our blind flight of bourbons under $15. That Heaven Hill 6-year-old 90 proof for $13.99. Yes, 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 and frick yes on top of another yes.
Mhm.
Buy one, buy two, buy three while you can. That stuff is delicious.
Mhm. I get what you're saying out there in regards to my old Pogue. However, it's one of those surprise. I get the, for $100. It's not it's not
Okay.
everybody's wheelhouse. I'll take that. So this is in one of my favorite pours.
Okay.
However,
D2 says he likes
it's not
the
one of
stuff.
my top. I mean, it's like, I could not bring my two favorites because JO would know immediately what they were because I chat them up all the time.
Eagle 17 and the Handy.
Exactly, Thomas Handy. Those are that's my go-to.
There's a lot of dill in this showing up now in that Four Roses. It's just showing up. But D2, Mash and Drum was saying how much he liked the St. Cloud, and I really hated that fact that I did not like it.
But the palate is in the eye of the beholder.
It really is. It's like I love raw oysters. I love smoked oysters.
Mm-hmm.
And there are people that just would look at that and say, bleh.
Right. But if you give them oysters Rockefeller, I mean, really, it just kills the taste of the oysters, and then everybody likes
just getting
them.
spinach and Parmesan.
Exactly.
It's wonderful. Yeah, it's a wonderful thing with that smokiness in there. But growing up on the Gulf Coast, I mean,
do you think if we had the bourbon and we had a full beard, it would taste better?
Maybe.
I think that's the key, right? If we have a full beer, maybe the beer.
Well, D2 is clean shaven, completely head and all of his face, so he's completely shaven.
In case
and Mash and Drum just has a head of hair. He doesn't have a beard.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if I let loose the clip back here, poof,
I desperately need a haircut, and I need to quit losing it on the top. So that's for me. And so I'm going to double check, but hopefully next week it's going to be a team up with Mash and Drum and myself. We're going to be discussing. He's going to be doing a blind flight of comparing the Pappy 12 with the Weller 12. He borrowed some of my 12-year-old Van Winkle. And he is also going to be reviewing the, what is that stuff? Where did it go? The Master.
I agree on the St. Cloud. It was good. But, right, so he said, I am the biggest age snob.
Yeah, Jason, you're right.
But I don't get St. Cloud being too young. It wasn't that it was too young. It was not complex enough yet. And if it had hung around a little longer, it could have been more complex.
When we put a dash of water in there, it changed our opinion completely.
Absolutely. It didn't deserve the hype. I think that was it. It was a lot of hype on St. Cloud, and it was just, but that's, like I said, bourbon is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. We broke 1,500 subscribers earlier today. So I'm stoked. Oh my God.
I have had a beard all year, and Jason has a facial hair too. Exactly. And that makes bourbon taste better.
Yeah, sorry, D2. Jason does bounce between beard and no beard, and D2 does have a beard now. I'm sorry, man.
I try to.
Apparently adding into the fact that I can't remember people's names. I'm one of the worst people in the world with names. I'll know your face, but apparently I can't remember if you have a beard or not. And God, I feel really dumb on that. So I do apologize there, D2.
Congrats on
1,500. Yeah. Oh man, that has been honestly.
I'm on board with the St. Cloud. There is a lack of complexity. I probably think it was really good Irish whiskey blind.
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah, that's definitely you nailed something there, buddy. You nailed something. Huh.
I need to bring in
Jeffrey too much a bit on the Irish. Too much bite to be Irish. Once we cut it, it was actually very, very approachable. Kitty and I liked it, but it was just, man, it's hard to put into words. In fact, when I was reviewing it, I said that
it had an
this
edge
is hard
that
to
was
put in the
not
words as to
pleasant.
what was coming off of not being very, very, very good. The thing is I drink so much whiskey throughout the week, sample
A lot
new
of whiskey
bottles
throughout the week.
And I mean, just like this morning, I came in there 3 new bottles in which, hey, D2, we got a new private barrel of 1792 full proof downstairs. That is excellent. And so I'm always drinking these bottles. And so when I find something that is like $100 a bottle and is just not, and 3 years old and just not that good,
right?
I will, I'll say, for $50, $45, I can get a foolproof 1792 that I helped pick myself that I know is good. And so it is kind of, you can kind of see where my catch-22 is there.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
All right. Okay, I've got 3 $100 bottles tonight. Which one are those? Let's let me test the St. Cloud. Yeah, I would love to see how that goes. And so, yeah, you got me on that one. I can't tell you the last time I ever did a poke.
There was also, I wanted to share it with you.
I do appreciate that because I can't tell you the last time I did an old poke, and I'm not playing with that thing, so I'm throwing it across the room, so I'm not playing with it.
Well, and I thought it was funny because we reviewed the Four Roses, and you're the one who, I've had other Four Roses because
that was one of your first reviews, wasn't it?
Yeah,
we did that live stream,
right? And Hibiki was my, it's like there's my Wisconsin enunciation, but the Hibiki, it was also, and I love that. I love what the exploration of Beam Suntory is bringing. Yeah. I love the Japanese whiskeys. I was like the Hibiki, then Legion, Legend. It's like and Nika. I'm really liking what's happening.
What's
there.
The other thing they're doing? Is like what you said. The same thing with this.
They're exploring
Caribbean. Whole new avenues, and we're really seeing some stuff. And now, Jeffrey, I will not argue with on that they can't beat Knob Creek single barrel, and it's not 100. I'm addicted to buying Knob Creek store picks. Yeah, D2 was in whenever he found out we had that 14-year-old 4-month. Once that got out on the bourbon world, that we had that.
And I have that in my collection. I love the Knob Creek. Yeah, I agree. Did I feel bad? Did I bring too expensive to the table? Sometimes
listen to what D2 is saying here. St. Cloud, coming off almost IPA, like bitters with a unique wood note. Finish is medium long, transitions are minimal, still getting a citrus bitter, nice funky wood notes. Yeah, it was just.
Did you add water?
We did add it to our blind box.
Right.
And so we are going to be revisiting it blind, but also to our benefit, the first time we were going at it blind. Mm-hmm. And so I'm really curious to see how that is going to work when we actually revisit it. He says no water. Okay. Yeah, and Joseph says he got one too. Okay. Mm-hmm. The 14-year-old. Yeah, that 14-year-old 4-month was out of this world.
Right.
That is, I was hoping to save that bottle to revisit, but the fellow employees poured that out the second that that bottle was gone. They divided that up amongst themselves. It's quite often I grab like a rare bottle of one of those TPS single barrels, and I just quickly grab it up the second we sell that last bottle. So it's something super, super rare, such as can we see that?
You know what I love?
That one right.
I love the commentary, and here's the reason why: is that all of us are in exploration, right? And finding our way to new and different. And I love hearing the opinions. I just because
the thing is, Kitty and I. This is the thing I tell people all the time downstairs. Is like, I can tell you all day long what I taste.
Right.
But in the end, it is up to you whether or not you like it. And so when we were reviewing the St. Cloud, even though I'm choking down that bourbon, I'm naming everything.
Right.
I don't remember my exact word, but I was just like, I did one of my JO-isms, where it was adjective laden. I named off every single thing I was tasting.
It was adjective vomit.
And But in the end, it's just like I closed it out because I realized my face was just one of pain and disgust. And I just said completely unpleasant. But it was just like I named everything that I was tasting.
Right.
And if any of that sounds good to you, in the end, it comes down to what you like.
Right.
Like I love ketchup. I love tomato sauce. I despise tomatoes raw. There are 3 foods in this world that I do not eat. Raw tomatoes, maybe on a hamburger, I'll do it. But you put it in front of me, no, I won't do it. Straight up cantaloupe, don't like cantaloupe. Just something about it, just something about that flavor does not do it for me. Third, I don't touch sweet potatoes. I hate sweet potatoes. Sweet potato casserole, sweet potatoes baked, broiled, fried. I'll eat fried sweet potatoes. I'll eat fried sweet potato chips. I will do sweet potato pie, but you put a sweet potato in front of me, I ain't touching it. If you do it at your house, I'll eat it and smile, but because you're feeding me. But I hate sweet potatoes. Those are the 3 foods I won't eat. And this is from a guy who's eaten tarantulas. It's from a guy who has eaten rotten cabbage to see how it tasted and drunk distillates from things. No, there's the kimchi, but there's another version of it.
Ew.
I have eaten things that most people never think to eat. I have candied earthworms at my house right now.
Oh.
And so I have no problem trying new adventures.
Jungle Jim's has all kinds of different bugs.
Jungle Jim is a lot of fun because I've gone through and I've picked up some really crazy stuff. I am not afraid to push my palate, but if I don't like it, I'll at least tell you something good about it. I'm raw tomatoes and cottage cheese. Can't do either one. Said cloud with water kind of sucks, but I'm following Macallan Classic Cut. That would suck after following Macallan.
Yes. Okay, so St. Cloud was 80, now 100. That's at least to me a big deal.
Then see, 80s is a big deal. 60, I might consider.
Right.
70 is when I start saying heck no.
Yeah. And here's the thing. I think our review was all about the bottle. It's a beautiful bottle.
It was like
it's packaged nicely. It was seriously a great packaging. And I think you paid for the packaging.
You really did. In the end, Kitty and I did just pretty much say, we need to at least say something nice. It is nice packaging.
It's a beautiful bottle.
It was a very pretty bottle.
I would like it in my collection for the bottle.
Yeah, it was very, very pretty. But unfortunately, I remember I closed out the review. Now they're not going to have to watch our reviews and we're going to be hurt in YouTube world. Mm-hmm. That I said, in the end, I want to see this get older.
Right.
I'm looking forward to it getting older. And that's the beauty of bourbon is it does almost always only get better as it gets older. If I only $80 a bottle, I'll buy Booker's. Above that, I'm out. Very, very true.
The topper is heavy enough to...
Yes. Yes. That's one thing we say in the review is I shown her how heavy it was and how it looked like something that should be on a steampunk costume. It was awesome. Kitty's a delight to work with, as you can see. All right, guys, I hate to do this. We are having a blast, and we're just going to keep going this, but we're going to sign up. Yeah, boom. All right. Let's see. I'll never buy another Booker's. Horrible given Knob Creek is their same damn mash bill, but older and better in every way. I will back you on that. Yeah. Booker's, they keep doing all these cool things, but when I'm getting these single barrels that I'm getting from Knob Creek, yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And with that, guys, we'll see you next week. Kitty will be gone.
Right. I'm going to Wisconsin to see Wayne Newton.
Week after that, Kitty will be back. Not sure what we'll be discussing.
No. But give us some suggestions.
Yeah, give us a quick
This was a lot of fun.
This was a blast to do. I'm just going to kind of give a suggestion. Maybe something we can carry over like a week or two is you pick your 3 favorite bourbons. We put them in a blind flight. And the week after that, I pick 3 of my favorites. We put them in a blind flight.
Okay.
Like maybe we can make it a rule to where it is stuff that has to be on the shelf.
and not in the mash box.
Yeah, not necessarily in the mash box, and it can't be like a once a year release. It has to be something like
You can get
readily available on the shelf.
I like that.
That Poor Man's Flight was awesome. The Pappy Flight was awesome.
Oh my goodness.
And then
seriously, I bought all 3 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, who can't buy? I mean, $15, $11, $9.
Yeah, those there was a Poor Man's Pappy Flight and then the Poor Man Flight, which was the under $15.
Under $15.
Yeah, that was all awesome. Let's see here. One of the best streams yet, Jo. Thanks, man. Loved it. Great stream. You two, always a pleasure hanging out with you. So join us next week.
High five out there.
High five us. And so, with that, guys, you know what to do. If you haven't done it, like us, subscribe, follow, share.
And
tune
tell
in
all
next
your friends.
week. Yeah, tell all your friends. Cheers. Guys. And
I'm
never
empty.
forget how
fine.
awesome you
Wait,
are.
no, look here. Cheers with my mud.